Derrick Favors is signed with the Chicago Bulls. And what do I think of this signing? I don't think it's that bad. All right, it's a training camp deal. They also signed Khalil Whitley. Shout out Darnell Mayberry for this information. And straight up, what do we take from this? Okay, Derrick Favors at this point. Last time we saw him was with the Oklahoma City Thunder in 21-22. He played about 39 games, 16.7 minutes a night, 5.5 points, 52% from the field, about 5 rebounds. Nothing insane. And that was the second season that he averaged about 15 minutes a night. He had gone back to Utah and averaged 15 minutes a night. And I was actually surprised that, the Atlanta Hawks, Quinn Snyder, didn't give Derrick Favors a shot. And people don't remember, Derrick Favors drafted by the Brooklyn Nets 3rd overall, coming out of Georgia Tech. All right, big old boy. And then he was part of the Deron Williams trade, sent to the Jazz. He was basically the Jazz cornerstone until they got Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. And then he was on the Pelicans first season, went back to the Jazz, then was traded to the Thunder. And now he's continuing his NBA career. He could have gone overseas. He was going to play in the G League, and he's probably going to play for the Windy City Bulls, if I'm going to be honest, guys. He more than likely will be on that team. Now, when I look at Derrick Favors, I think of Derrick Favors as a guy that, 6'9". He's at this day and age, he was a guy who was a power forward in his heyday, but he's just a solid all-around big. Okay, he has that old school finish where he's gonna, post up, do a drop step, maybe hit a spot up mid range, but not really from 3. He'd rather take that deep 2 like LaMarcus Aldridge than a 3. But the thing with Derrick Favors is you're getting a team first guy who's a very good finisher in the paint. He's great off the glass, and yes, he's slow footed. He's got concrete feet, which hurts him on switches, and he's lost that verticality. He still has the verticality to protect the paint without getting blocks, but he doesn't have the verticality to get blocks anymore. He just can contest them. But he's a veteran who can provide leadership to a team. He's about 6'9", 6'10" with shoes on. Got that 7'4" wingspan. Fun guy to watch. And if he were to make the roster, he'd be Andre Drummond's backup and the third center behind Vooch and Drummond. But besides that, I really don't see D-Faves doing too much. I just think this was more for a team like the Windy City Bulls to get themselves a big in Derrick Favors. And if for some reason Derrick Favors is phenomenal, the Bulls then can just call him up, and it works out great for all parties involved. Though we just can't sit here and be like Derrick Favors is the missing link, okay, and that he's gonna help this team win a championship. No. I mean, he signed a camp deal. That'd be preposterous. But I would just want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this? And if you guys saw the other day, he did an open ed. Well, not an open ed. He had an interview with Hoops Hype where they just talked about his journey and all that. So just let me know your thoughts.